And Citizens Bank Park Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Matt Waldron.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
About to get started here. Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit.
Number 14, Chandler Simpson.
Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Base hit center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runner on the go. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner around second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Aranda. Aranda in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Diaz in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 on, 1 out. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Rays have the lead.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now it's going to be Jake Fraley. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that backup.
Runner takes off for third. Mullins in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Runner goes again. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fraley, the runner at second with 1 away. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Runner goes again. On the ground. Cronenworth slinging it to first in time. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Number 40, Nick Fortes.
Line to left. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extent.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second, and great jump. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner goes again. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts handles, throws to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. We go to the bottom of the first. Our starter in this one, Drew Rasmussen.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Gets him to chase after that one. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Castellanos.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He circles the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 4-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Palacios moving under it. And that is that. Padres draw closer on the long ball. It's now 4-1. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And foul ball. The 0-2. Up the middle, Bogarts whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
That one to first. Sheets. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now the number 2 hitter, Junior Caminero. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Yandy Diaz now. Runner takes off, and that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. Rays with a solo shot to trim the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Gavin Sheets getting ready to hit. Oh. And that one hammered. And foul ball. Back up the, oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
The shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Bogart's into second.
Batting seventh, the second baseman.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 5-2.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Bogarts, and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. That misses. Ball 1. Man at first, one away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. In the air to left center. Mullins turns to the right on the move. He's got it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up the middle. And a base hit. And out to a board.
Up next for the Padres,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit on Duhart. Around third. 1 run is in. Not in time. He's safe. It's 5-5.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep.
Tosses across to first. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. Fraley in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. That's to third, handled by Machado. Fires over to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Now the 0-1. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. So up next Nick Fortes. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Fortes.
Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Brian Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Outside low. Ball 1. But he scrambles back. Quick toss to first. Laureano back, and they picked him off.
That was straight queso right there.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Gavin Sheets goes deep, and they rallied from 4 back. It's 6-5.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Miguel Andujar. Singled and scored his first time.
Miguel Andujar.
Cronenworth runs. Oh, there's a ball. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Taylor Wall.
And fouled off. Runner on the go. In the air, left field. And a base hit. Throw into third. Not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there.
Bradley Rodriguez into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. And there's one away. So digging in, Junior Caminero. He's already homered in this game.
Junior Caminero.
Fouls away the first offering. 2 on, 1 out. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Here comes the runner. The relay, safe.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
That one the other way. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Bogarts with the throw to first. Now 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And that is that. Bottom 4, now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Popped up. Palacios should have this one 2 away. So the San Diego batting order turns over. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. So the inning is still alive with Nick Castellanos coming to the dish.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Oh. In the dirt. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Padres,
Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. Tatis really on his horse for it. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. He's in there.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Runners breaking for the plate. Got him swinging.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. 1 for 2. This one in the air. Sheets under it. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano.
Now pitching for the Rays.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Griffin Jacks.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
High fly ball, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
The Padres trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1 on the first double play. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Now pitching for the
They turn
Padres,
things over to the southpaw, Kyle Hart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Tap back to the mound. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
Here goes the runner. And that one hit to first. Not in time. He's safe. So now with one away and a man at second, Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
He's trying for third. And a foul ball. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw into second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Well, we go bottom six. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Ripped on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And first offering is fouled off. Andujar in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Strike two.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Stepping in, Freddie Fermin. Swinging a ground ball. Gets to it with a slide. Gets up, throws to first in time. He stole a hit. We go to the top of the 7th. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jan. Diaz. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. That one drilled left field. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Runner on the move. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And he'll make it into third with a triple. And they're up by 4.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder. Cedric Mullins. The new pitcher in the game, David Morgan.
David Morgan.
Fouled off. He was late.
No, that's a ball.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a base hit. Run scores. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, number 40, Nick Forte.
Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's the second baseman, Richie Palacios. 1 for 3. In the air, left field. He makes the grab.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Taylor Wall.
And there's a foul ball. Spear to the mound. Runner might be in trouble. Sends it to first. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. Now up for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Nick Castellanos.
There's a high chopper. Caminero fires to first in time. Here comes Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Out towards right center field. Fraley under this one. And the inning is over. Back at Citizens Bank Park and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. This one in the air center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
And a foul ball. Popped up. Bogarts in position. That's out number 2. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit.
Designated hitter.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano.
Ramon Laureano.
And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Whoa.
Out to short. Walls throws to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one ripped, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Bogaerts in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. High fly ball out to center field. Mullins under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
Liner caught at second. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. This one in the air, center field. Castellanos on his horse. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Rays up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. 0-1. And that is out of play. Miller, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. In the air to left center. Laureano has a beat on it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia. So here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar.
Andujar. Now pitching for
new pitcher now, Ian Seymour.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ripped to third and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Freddie.
In the air, left side. And there's 2 down. Last chance for the Padres. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take this one in a blowout.
Certainly can't complain about a lack of action in this one. A high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
And a final score of 12-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
You